They are fucking evil people. That's the shit. If people think it's some kind of financial problem, people think it's some kind of spiritual problem. It might be.
That's the poverty.
It's a mental problem, man. These people that run this world,
the soul is poor.
They're psychopaths. They have no feelings, no empathy. So how the fuck will care about you and me? Why people don't get that is very simple.
My father also said that shit. He said many times, I could have been a criminal too.
Everybody can.
Yeah, I could have been a robber or a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
Gangbanger or whatever. Yeah, he could have done that, yeah. But he didn't.
But you don't sleep well at night, do you?
Psychopath? They sleep fucking like a baby, I think.
They have no feelings, yeah. They have no feelings.
Yeah.
It's personality disorders. That's what it is. That's what it does to you.
Yeah, so when I had that experience in London, I got scared. Really scared.
You felt like you were changing for the worst?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got alerted in my mind.
Hey man, you're going the wrong way, buddy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And probably because I had my fucking father.
Yeah.
I had that exemplary figure.
Yeah.
He always said that shit. Bring this poor friend. If you have poor friend, bring him over. I'll feed him.
Yeah.
And I said, there was those days in the 90s, everything was fucking fine. So I said,
yeah,
Dad, no. Everybody's alright. Everybody's alright.
That was the time that actually the clock stands still. It was for a little while humankind was getting along. For just a little bit of the time. I mean, some parts of the world, of course. Some other parts of the world must be fucked as well.
In the 90s, man, people kept the door open.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
In the neighborhood, we just went inside everywhere.
When I was growing up, I remember this. You know, when my grandfather died, my grandma changed. She snapped out of her persona. My grandma, she was a tough person. You know, my mom's mother. She was a really tough person. You didn't give your shit, she will fucking destroy you. She was strong, going out, shopping, working, coming back, but she had like a fucking temper, you know, and she was getting stressed. She had like all these fucking anxieties for the whole planet. And my grandfather will come back home tired from work and be like, what are we gonna do about this and this and this? Now thinking about it, there was just nonsense. Small stuff, very small stuff. And he'd be like, stop it, I don't wanna hear it. Just bring me the food, I wanna relax. Everything will be fine. You know, he would say, God will provide us, don't worry. We'll see, tomorrow is another day. He was always like this positive person, but his story was never some kind of fairy tale.
And then what she say then?
Then he had the way to calm her down because he had this thing I never had, to not get provoked by females.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't getting provoked, either my mom or my aunt or my grandma, and there were all of three of them super crazy.
We need that shit. We need that.
He was indifferent. He would just say one word.
We gotta learn that shit, I think.
Yeah, you need this some deep fucking how you call this? How they call this shit in fucking Star Wars, man? Fucking
force?
Yeah, deep force shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to be really. I'm still getting upset by people reactions. You know, even though I shouldn't, but I know my grandfather wasn't. He wasn't. He didn't give a shit.
We gotta practice this shit.
He was a good, kind person, but he would not.
That sounds like a real man.
He will not react.
Real man with big heart.
He will not react. He knew his.
That is one sign of a dominant but good man, strong man. They're not reactive to little things.
So my mom and my aunt say, you know what they said? course, they're never gonna give you anything. They're gonna take it back, everything you did. So they said, yeah, it was his fault. If he was a little bit harder on us, maybe we didn't have so high expectations with men. That's why we can't find the proper man, because we thought it would be like him, just basically translation, taking the shit. And guys don't take the shit. Most guys don't take shit.
No, they don't.
Yeah, most guys don't take jealousy and shoutings and dramas. But my grandfather, he just had like this magic power. He just relaxed, diffuse the bomb, drink his, cheap white wine with cola. He was drinking this game, just eat, read the newspaper,
That's cool.
He was this person, I'm like, I never heard his powers. It's something you have. You can't, it's not influenced. He was reading the whole newspaper, man. And he was reading it and having a meal for like an hour. He was really enjoying his life. He was like this kind of bon vivant. That's what we say in France, bon vivant, person that enjoys life. He will try new stuff. He will travel. He will do stuff. He will be quiet. He will not shout. He will not get upset. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like a real shit, yeah.
Yeah, he had that.
I gotta learn that shit.
Yeah, shit, man, you need to do some fucking mental searching, which I'm trying to do now. Meditation, prayer, all of it, everything. You need, because one thing is not enough. You need all of it. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, we discussed with Anna. Like, she said, "Can you believe it?" She told me this story, man. Listen to this story. Wow. She went to work one day, and one of her managers came with a box of mini beignets, these small chocolate donuts. It's like small donuts. And she offered to everyone but her in front of her. That ruined her somehow. That destroyed her right there.
Did she run out of it?
No, she didn't give her.
Why?
And she sat there next to her and she ate it. And she didn't offer it.
Why?
And then one guy said, "Anna, would you want one?" I said, "I wasn't offered." But this lady didn't turn around and give her. She was just stand there indifferent and just ate her donut in front of her.
Why?
Exactly. But we were going to Kendal. Remember, we went to Kendal with her in Cumbria.
Yeah.
And in the train, we almost got in a fight. Because she just couldn't comprehend how petty you need to be to do that. And we're talking about some fucking senior manager in a big firm. We're talking about 100K. Person that has lots of money. So one fucking donut is like nothing. So that was an intentional thing. You know what I'm saying? So how could you take it normally? You can take it, either be different, right? Do not affect you if you can. Or you can fight with this person. You can go the next day, get donuts, and give to everybody but her to make like a statement.
Yeah.
You can tell her in her face, "You fucking disgusting and petty." Or, there are some ways to go about it.
What you fight, you become.
Exactly. So I said, "Why you care? You don't have money to get donuts." No, because this represents that they don't appreciate my work. So change the job then. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna change people.
No, No.
You might influence people a little bit if they want to be influenced by you. But that's not like a certain thing.
Jun told me a fucking cool story when he was little.
What?
Some white guy, in his age, other like white boys, fucking make fun of him by calling him ching chong, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what he did?
What?
He just ignored it.
Yeah,
and then he didn't do it ever again because he expected this reaction from him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't get it, so it's no fun anymore.
Yeah.
So he never did it.
If you react, then they're gonna react back at you.
Jun just didn't just ignore it. He looked at him, make a clear eye contact with him, but look away, like he's totally unaffected. Like not avoiding, deliberately ignoring it. Then he never did it again.
People,
it's cool.
you know, we should think now is the golden age of mental diseases, and people, because we learn more about them. That's it. That's not that. We're not saying that, oh shit, in the 60s, in the 50s, people didn't have mental diseases. They did. We just didn't know about them back now. Now we do.
Yeah.
So, because it's the golden age and we see stuff and we know what's going on, we can tell that chances are every one of us suffers from one or maybe multiple mental diseases. So it's really highly unlikely to find like a perfect person.
Yeah.
You know. So go light on people. Just give them another chance. You know what I'm saying?
So that if you're watching this, there's a chance I will have like 1 or 2 mental issues. So don't be surprised. That's the age we're living in.
For real. 1, 2. We have some cocktails.
That's
for real.
the age I'm living in. That is not my choice. Not your fault. It's not my fault. Just how it is.
It's how we were.
So next time you see me,
Yeah.
if you think I'm fucked up, just don't be surprised.
We're all fucked up. It's a fucked up generation. Steven Wilson said it, man. Fucking hell. I saw his interview. It was so sad. He's still fighting. He wants to be a pop star. Man, come on. Steven, give it up, man.
Every musician dream of it. But
He's bitter, but he still lives fucking good career.
Is he bitter about it?
He's bitter. He's pissed that they call him Godfather of prog rock. What is wrong with you? Why are you pissed about this? You should be proud
What
of it.
he wants then? What does he want?
He thinks his music is approachable and it should be played on radios, but radio stations don't like him because he's like the prog guy or something.
Because it's like 7 minutes or something.
Yeah, he says why Radiohead did it. Yeah, Radiohead, fucking Tom York. Fucking Johnny Greenwood. Fucking hell. Everybody's bitter. Everybody's fucked. Everybody has some complaint and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom York, he's not the happiest guy in the world either.
Tom? Yeah, he's like a happy guy. He writes a fucking funk song. No, he doesn't. They're all fucked. Sometimes the more you know, the more depressed you become. And it's like this. Ignorance is bliss, you know?
No. That's what I used to think. But then I also realized if you're depressed by knowing, you don't know enough.
Oh, that's a new one. I never heard of that.
If you know
what does this mean?
If you know enough,
to
the level that nothing is under your control, nothing is your fault, hardly. Therefore, you just things are just the way it is, and you shouldn't be like feeling bitter or be unhappy about it. Anyway, if you learn that, then you know enough. So you're not unhappy anymore. But you know less than that, to the level that you just learned that the world is not equal, everything's unfair.
The world is a vampire.
You just know that part. You just barely learn that part. Everything's fucked. You can't be happy. And then you say, I want to go back to where I was ignorant. But if you go further, you learn enough things, then you finally liberate yourself.
Fucking hell. You said the fucking magic word. How you liberate yourself?
You just understand things as it is and accept it.
I'll approach it with a different. I'll take it completely different. I'll tell you this. What makes you actually miserable? Think about that. I'll give you some examples. You're going on an interview for a job. You're going on a date.
Yeah.
You're going to play a gig.
Yeah.
What all these three have in common? expectations.
That's right.
The higher the expectations,
That's right.
more at stake.
And it's really hard to stop expecting stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the more you're setting yourself up, expecting things, the more the chances are you're gonna fail. Then you're gonna feel miserable.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna feed yourself with this negative cycle. Instead of saying, you know what, it was a good day. It was a productive day. I did this and this and this. So what good things I did? I did these good things. What bad things I did?
That's
I
right.
didn't like these things. Okay, tomorrow let's try and do this. Or, oh, you know what? I didn't talk to this person, for example. Or I didn't do this. Things you want to do in your head. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have expectations, because the more you have expectations, the more the chances to fail and be miserable. You're setting yourself up
because
for failure.
the expectation
Yeah.
is all in your head. It's got nothing to do with the reality.
Exactly.
It's totally irrelevant
Yeah.
with the reality. So
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you have in your mind is not gonna happen.
Think about that. I'm single, right? And I'm checking my phone. I like this girl at work, let's just say. So I texted her once. I said, "Hey, how are you?" I said, "Hey."
With the expectation.
With some expectations.
Yeah.
She answered me some shit back, and then maybe she went out shopping. Maybe her father called. Maybe whatever. Maybe she lost her phone. Whatever happened. But I'm still waiting, checking the phone,
Feeling crushed.
feeling crushed, feeling, defeated, wasting my life, waiting for a person to reply to me,
That's right. Yeah.
to give myself worth, or waiting for this magic company to give me a job, to give my life worth. Your life has worth without all this shit. You don't need all this stuff to give your life worth. You know what I'm saying?
It took me a lot. It took me many years to finally learn that. It's easy to understand, but it's hard to actually practice it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you understand it, then you can practice a little bit, just a little bit.
Better than not knowing. Yeah.
No. I would say the same shit with different words, I think.
That's the gratitude, I think.
Gratitude, yeah.
We also mentioned it in the Nobody Wins manifesto.
Don't expect shit.
Living is suffering. Don't expect
Have
too
some
much.
pints.
Too much. Just
Have some fucking pints.
Have some fucking pints and relax.
And that's it, yeah.
Relax. So our lives are probably not gonna be anything profound. Whatever, like bling bling.
But why you say that?
Flashy imagination in your head, probably not gonna happen. But if you keep at it, something else can happen.
Something you don't know.
Unexpected things.
Yeah. Of course, you work to succeed. We're not saying you should work to fail. You should work to succeed. You should have dreams. You should have goals. There's difference between goals and expectation. Goals is something I can do. If I get a guitar, I can play fucking Bob Dylan knocking on heaven's door in the first day.
Yeah.
It's a reasonable target. It's not an expectation. It's something I can have a goal to succeed.
Expectation would be like you shred your fucking guitar and get all the pitches in the stage within.
And become Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Without the effort
living
or the
the
time.
fucking Motley Crue dream.
Like in
and shit.
fucking 6 months or something.
Yeah.
By the time you first bought the guitar, that's not gonna happen. It's highly unlikely.
That's what we get fed in our head by the media.
It's the narcissistic dream. It's the dream that you should feed your ego and your image rather than your soul and your spirit.
Yeah.
You should feed yourself with materialistic shit because the world is run by capitalistic pigs. So you should aim to get these stuffs. If you stop buying the stuff, they're fucked. What the fuck they're gonna do? You have to buy. You have to want to buy the stuffs. If people realize, it's fine. Let's just all get fucking Nokia 3210. They can make a phone call, no? Why should we need this shit? So then they're fucked. If we all say, we're gonna just, have some basic clothes. We don't need all these fancy clothes.
Yeah.
Then all the fucking fashion business will end. If we all say, fuck it, I'm gonna go see some local team playing football. then Liverpool is fucked. You know what I'm saying? If we all say we're gonna buy like a cheap car, then fucking Porsche is fucked. Ferrari is fucked.
Yeah.
It's simple like that.
You don't need all that, yeah.
Yeah. You're fitting your own image with fucking gluttony and this fucking obscene
nowadays
reality.
All these big English Premier League teams, they like huge chunk of their total revenue come from elsewhere, not from local people. I don't understand why all these fucking people in the Asia, Hong Kong, China, Japan, America, they're supporting, like, go crazy about Manchester City and Liverpool FC. You never even been here.
Come and see how it looks like. Let's go for a walk in Anfield.
But you got your local shit to support that.
Yeah. Is this so? You understand that? How can you not understand it? It's the same reason you like rock and roll. It's the same capitalistic propaganda. They sell it to you so much you like
that's
it.
Right. Yeah, this is my story.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's your fucking story.
I've never even been in LA,
And
but all my favorite bands are from California.
there you go. And you love LA by proxy. And you think about this. If we were taught in fucking media and radios, fucking Rachmaninoff and all this fucking Mozart and Beethoven, we will talk about them. We'll be like, oh shit, that's the shit.
Yeah.
If we were fed the good stuff, then we love the good stuff. They want us to listen to this fucking 3 minutes format songs, so that's what we like because we were fed this shit.
Support local business. I don't even fucking know what bands are here.
Business are here. There's no band in Liverpool.
All my fucking favorite bands are from California. I've never even been there.
Why you don't like this? You like Manchester bands, no? Like Oasis.
But I'm not living in there. I live in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And then all the Manchester bands that I like, they're from the 80s and 90s.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Can I tell you a confession?